Well, just hours after two Mississippi cops were shot to death, a Subway restaurant worker celebrated their deaths online with this tweet, quote, "Two police officers were shot in Hattiesburg tonight. Got 'em."
That post sparked outrage, and Subway quickly fired her. But did the company have the right to do that? Let's talk to Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, this is an area, a lot of people have these social media accounts,
right,
and ultimately it is, can what you say at home with your Twitter machine or whatever get you fired at work?
Well, it depends on your relationship to your bosses. If you have a contract, like most of us do, with the company that employs you, the contract would govern the circumstances under which you can be fired. If you don't have a contract, and I think this lady probably did not, she either was a member of a labor union and part of a collective bargaining agreement, or she was an at-will employee, then the company can fire you for any behavior that they think will impair their product, the product that they sell.
Which, in fact, it did, because there were posts saying that there was going to be a huge boycott following her post if they did not do so.
This woman exercised speech for which she can't be punished by the government.
Right.
The First Amendment, remember, regulates the government. It does not regulate private entities. Just as the NFL can suspend Tom Brady on standards less than the government could use to punish him, Subway can punish this woman by firing her on standards less than the government could.
So because she worked for a company that is, you know, outside the government, she can be fired, provided she doesn't have a contract and she's not a union employee. However, you know, and in reading
your... Even if she is a union employee, there probably is a clause in that collective bargaining agreement saying if you disparage the product or engage in behavior that we think will harm our product, we can fire you.
Would she have a case to say, hey, my First Amendment rights are being violated by this?
She would if she was employed by the government.
Now, let's get to that. So if you work for the federal government or any government, essentially, you're off the hook regarding what you say.
Yes, because the First Amendment regulates the government, not just the federal government, but all government. And the First Amendment protects nearly all speech. It protects the speech we hate as well as the speech we like.
If that woman worked for a federal agency, she'd be showing up for work today.
Yes. And I would say to her, I condemn what you say, but I defend your right to say it.
Interesting there, Judge.
But it's bad for business, and that's why she got fired.
Precisely,
that
Steve. It's bad for business, and that's why she got fired. Who wants to eat a sandwich made by a woman that believes the cops should be murdered on the streets?
Well, many people did, and a lot of them said they were going to boycott, in fact, why this probably happened. Judge Andrew Napolitano, thank you.
You're welcome, guys.
Always great insight.